We're waiting for some aircraft designs for some new planes. We're waiting to try and get stuff back out of here. God, it's all going to the UK. And that's not good. Is there any situation here where we can get military access? Currently have -12. It's not awful. It might go there. I'll give him a non-aggression pact. I've got no interest in going to war in Africa, so we can definitely deal with that. Can you have non-aggression pacts? They're not going to accept. Why? Don't have a very high opinion of me. So at the moment... Oh, hang on. We've got some... Well, that's good. That's got to help, right? Where's he going? Right, so this guy's made it out of there. That's excellent. Oh, he's going home anyway. Why can't these? That's very curious. Can we get this any higher? It's currently -10. Apart from doing a lend-lease. Oh, by the way, yes, someone suggested on the YouTube comments, and I do apologise, I forget who it was. I normally make a note of this, but I was in a rush today, that we start a lend-lease with Japan to help them win in China. Because if we're throwing our lot in with the Axis, this will tie up a lot of allied power, especially, I mean, they're doing quite well over here, but it's the American power we want kind of tying up. So, we do not have a non-aggression pact with Japan. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I can send volunteers. It's a little bit cheeky, but I can actually send volunteers. I can send 19. Do I want to send 19 divisions to help the Japanese fight? I mean, it's in my interests, isn't it? Okay, we have... I mean, I could send some of the Russian corps over to fight, which isn't the worst idea in the world, really, is it? It's a little bit cheeky. How many of those do we have? If I put them in a separate force, it's going to be considerably more than 19, isn't it? Let's do this. I feel like being a bit sneaky here. I don't even know what the template is. We'll put those back. So we've got 22. Okay, we don't need 22. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna drop it down another one. So there's 18, and I want to see if this allows us to send more air wings. Let's put a commander in here. You'll do. And we're going to go send volunteers. It'll generate threat. We're going to get eternally disliked. Yes, so we can. We'll see where they turn up and then see if I can... Actually, can I just go and generate some air power? Probably not until they've arrived. The improved depth charge mortar. Excellent. Is that tier 4 depth charges then? We want to also get... We do want the cruiser stuff. I could put that on the submarines. That would be good. That is extra. The improved snorkel. On 1940 subs, we could probably then leave it at that and just produce those forever. Let's go down. We are going down this. That's good. Let's get the cannons too. I want those for the new fighters and ground attack aircraft that we're making. Japan. Okay, let's see where the troops turn up in Japan. We've got some more of these guys coming in. That is my Russian division, isn't it? So, volunteers. Actually, I'll put them in there. Italian divisions. Hang on, did Japan refuse us? Did I just read that? Or have I sent the wrong force over? There's nothing saying we've got people going. Let me just go and check that again, because I think I might have misread that. Don't need large cannons if we're getting cannons too. Over in the tanks, we don't need... I mean, modern tanks, it would be sensible to have that, wouldn't it? It would be. It's something we need. Tell you what else... Oh, hang on. How are we doing for industry? Yeah, the rubber situation would be hugely beneficial to us. It will be, because when we start producing more planes, that's going to hurt. So, we're producing refineries. Did Japan... Did I not send it? You have North Division. Send 18. Send. Japan will allow a volunteer to fight. Our troops are on the way. Okay. Okay. Are they on the way, though? Because I don't see anything up there to say that they're on the way. I don't have another army of such, do I? Is it because they're in this and they're not going to... Because they're not supposed to be like that, are they? Can you not send... There's something not quite right here. Is it because they're over here? How long would it take to arrive in Kazan? Can those guys get there? This one can't. Oh god, they're here? Do they not have a port? Is that must be that port? It has to be. It has to be. Is that why I can't send them? I can send them to there. Okay. Something doesn't seem quite right in all that. Is this just more of these guys? Okay. Keep putting the garrison duty ones up. It looks like we've got a whole load of people. Do they even know where they're going? They're nothing to do with me. It's these guys. These are the ones that are to do with me. Aren't they? Yes. And this is fine. So they're all taking train throughout here. Do you remember when we did this with the Sweden gameplay and the trains just didn't work across here for whatever reason? It was just a disaster. Agent captured. Oh no. I guess we will rescue the captured operative. Who? Where? Who got captured? Which one? The one in the UK. Okay. Forget the diplomatic pressure over there, because that doesn't seem to be working at all. Go and set up a thing in London. Actually, we'll have one more try at this. Ask for military access. Are we even close? No, it doesn't seem to... It doesn't seem to improve any. So, let's take... let's take the other one as well. What I do want to do, actually, is improve relations with Spain. Because we want them in the faction. I can't do a non-aggression pact. For some reason, they will not accept that. Maybe with a bit of persuasion. Who knows? I'm just waiting for some more Finnish soldiers to be ready. There must be some. We're going for better trucks and mechanized. I'll take some hardness. Yep, I'll take some free hardness. Thank you very much. And we've got engines 4. So good. This is really good. We'll start making the improved ground attack air. Oh no, I need to wait for that. So we'll get some photo reconnaissance, and we'll also set a factory making some spy planes. I have plans for all sorts of things, and we're going to enjoy making them, and we probably won't have enough air XP to do everything that I would like. So get the mechanized. We need better mechanized. We need a little bit better everything, unfortunately. So, plans for molesting Europe. Let's get some soldiers out of... the Turkey situation is sorted. These guys, they're not quite in our territory yet. We have the armour training, the Marines training. Okay, let's cancel the Marine order. We're going to use the Marines to try and get into possibly the UK, or possibly just the Shetland Islands. Let's bring them over here. And we'll put them on training when they get there. That'll be sneaky. Now then, other plans. We have a small army there on the German border, which probably doesn't need to be there. We will always need to keep a reserve force within Finland, I think, in case things go to shit, because there's a very good chance that they will. And we're going to need the garrison duty forces, of course. You guys are all defending around the North Sea. These ones I don't think are actually defending anywhere anymore. No, they're just arriving there, so I can actually put those in. Let's take a couple of those and put them in there. So that one is now maxed out on its garrison situation, which is fine. The other ones, I guess I'll load them into this, ready to defend ports around the North Sea, and we'll just add those in as we take areas. So that should be good. We're talking very confidently, like we're going to take areas, but I'm pretty sure we're going to take some areas. Right, so defensive army on this job. Did we upgrade all these to the new templates? We did. Excellent. So what we want to do is we want one force going in to occupy the enemy in North America. So we're gonna do that. Can I set all of you to do from this to this? We're going to invade Canada. They're good. Oh, hang on. They won't move because they've got a flipping force on here. An order on there, I should say. What we'll need to do is just apply all of them to this. 24 divisions. Are you going to move? Yes, they're going to ship out. Air launch torpedoes. We go down this line. We get the whole thing done. Or shall we start making some... Yeah, let's make some early naval bombers. So I want to go and make something fun now. So there's issues with... we've mentioned issues with these advanced medium airframes and naval bombers. Because you can't just put... if you've got to put a bomb bay on and then you can make them into naval bombers. And putting torpedoes on is a bit weird because there's very few times in World War II when a medium bomber, what's classed as a medium airframe, and I don't class like mosquitoes and bow fighters as this. They did have torpedo mountings, but they were like the larger of the small airframed aircraft. That's how I consider them anyway. The medium airframed, I'm thinking things like B-25s and Heinkel's, stuff like that. So torpedo bombing, there's very few times they did. There were some Japanese ones that did. Thanks to Wendy for finding that reference. I'd also found that online as well. And I also searched, the Americans fitted out some B-25s with some glide torpedoes. I don't know if they were used in combat or just tested. But anyway, I prefer the old system. I honestly do prefer the old system of aircraft design in the game before the plane designer came in. I don't feel like this adds anything other than allowing people in multiplayer to totally min-max the stats and make monstrosities that are totally non-historical. That's great for multiplayer. It's not quite what I'm looking for in a single-player game, though. So anyway, what happens if I can't put combat air support, so it has to be, the first one has to be a medium bomb bay, which is fine. And what I was wanting to do with these is make just medium airframe tactical bombers that could be used as a multi-role support. So if they all had medium bomb bays and you could assign them to shipping strikes, that's fine. They were used like that historically. You can't assign them to naval attack just with medium bomb bays. So we need to specialise a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with our 2-engine 4s. What else can we put on this? Special modules. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to make this one a flying boat. So the max speed is reduced, but the sub-detection and surface detection is better. So I'm going to have some flying boats, and I'm going to make separate ones for doing actual naval bombing things. So this is going to help control the seas for subs. I'm going to have a mix of all sorts of aircraft, and I think it's going to be more fun to play with. So we're going to have flying boats. There isn't anything we can put on. What I want, I think there's radar you can put on later on, but we don't have that. We definitely want a heavy machine gun defense turret. There isn't a whole lot to this. Special modules. We want extra fuel tanks for range. Range is looking very tasty now. We're going to make them self-sealing, although that does cost a lot. Oh, per factory rubber. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. We lose 10% range. I'll take that. Rubber's a problem at the moment. Although we're not... Actually, it's per factory. That's going to add up quite a bit. But we need more stuff on here. So this is where we put naval bomber weapons on. Light torpedo mountings. You could technically... So as this is rather silly. Combat air support. Can we put the heavy bomb locks on? We can have naval strike. I'm going to put those on. Now this is a ridiculous thing. I want these for more for sub detection than anything else. But anyway, let's do that, and we're going to leave it at that, and let's make it look like a naval bomber. The other ones we have the best. Actually, that will do, won't it? That looks exactly like it. I'm just going to call these anti-sub bombers. They'll be used for anything else, but we know the role then, and I don't end up assigning them to the wrong thing. So let's save that. And we're just going to consider that those torpedo mountings, they aren't technically torpedo mountings. I'm just going to think of them in my head as anti-shipping munitions. And that's the way I'm going to square this in my brain with how this is supposed to work. So give us 5 of those. And do you think that'll be enough? 1 a month. Okay, I'll put it on that. I will put it on that. And at this point, yeah, because I want a different variety as well. Can I do that now? I want the non-float planey ones as well. Because I want to have some fun with these. We want the advanced medium airframe. So, a similar sort of thing. What I would like to do... Yes, I want rockets for this, so no. Let's come back to that later. Click that off. Yeah, I'm going to make some proper nasty sort of ground attack variants with range as well. Because I read about the B-25s being tooled up with like all these cannons in the nose and bomb locks and rockets, and they were used like that as ground support in Asia, in the jungles and stuff. And I thought, actually, that makes a lot of sense. The range, and it just looks like a really cool aircraft, so we're going to build some of those. So that was the improved medium airframe. Those ones are terrible, and that's the ones we're going to replace later. So the improved close support is going to get a change. We make advanced small airframe. 2 engines, because why not at this point? Let's make it like a bit of a beast. 1 heavy machine gun defense, and let's pile in some drop tanks, because we can on these, and armor plates and dive brakes. We don't have rockets to go on this. That's what I want. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's make sure we have that on. I'll upgrade it when we get the rockets, because I kind of want them. Combat air support. We're going with... We don't want armor-piercing bombs. Oh, well, even bomb locks can do this. Ground attack 2. Ground attack 6. Yeah, these are for naval strikes, aren't they? And a small bomb bay. Ground attack 8. Is that really that better? Heavy bomb locks. Ground attack 8. Yep, we'll go with those. So these are definitely combat air support. And we're going to put 2 more bomb locks on. Just regular ones. We've got heavies, and then 2 more under the wings. That's how I see this as being fit on. And then we're going to give them... I can't put fighter weapons in. I was thinking of putting some fighter weapons in, some forward-firing guns and stuff, but if we put all those on, it's not going to let us. The ground attack should be quite meaty. Let's change that. Something a bit more potent looking. It's twin-engined, but there's nothing that really... Actually, that looks quite good. Yeah, let's do that. It doesn't look right at all, but it looks nice. And then we'll make a better one of those as well. I like the look of the aircraft. It's awesome. So improved small airframe. We have enough to do this. So these are going to be one engine, engine 4. These are our fighters. Let's make sure that gets involved. And we can put the armor plates. We can put the drop tanks. We can put the self-sealing fuel tanks because we don't need the range. And that's it. We don't need anything else on there. That's cool. And then, did we get... we haven't got the cannons 2 yet, have we? 2 cannon 1. I'll upgrade the module as soon as we've got it. And the rest is heavy machine guns. Boom! 8 heavy machine guns and a pair of cannons. That should be awesome. We can... I think we can put... No, we can't put any more than that, so that's cool. That is cool, and we'll change that, because let's see what we've got. What looks amazing? I like the look of those. That looks like the very late versions of the Spitfire, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go for those. That looks nice. We'll upgrade those with the better cannons once we've got them researched. So I think that's that lot sorted. Right, let's find out if our friendly... these guys have arrived yet. I'm going to see if I can send volunteers. Can you send volunteers to more than one country at a time? Maybe not. Maybe not. It says allow, but it's not doing anything. Also, we've got 2 divisions stuck in here. Do you know what? I can't see us getting them out anyway now. Expand the shipbuilding industry. We've got rapid raiders or deep sea raiders. This is going to be a research bonus for submodels and torpedoes. Sub detection. Gain... Oh, hang on. Deep sea raiders. Max speed, surface detection, sub visibility is all improved, and torpedo attack. Or I go for this one. Oh, they're both quite good. Mine warfare and destroyer models. That's probably more use because there's only one, I think, submarine improvement left to research. I can't see us getting these out. I'm not going to waste any more of the time. And I hate to do this because these are good quality troops, but this is so annoying. But anyway, it is what it is. And we're just going to delete them. Sad times, I know. I know. Let's see. Can we make an army up of what we've got here? Did we get the Marines in? Let's take the Marines. They're currently training. And the Marines are going to go for... I feel like we should go for this first. Or should we? Should we go straight into the mainland? We should probably go straight in and land, shouldn't we? And we can sort that out afterwards. So if we ever get naval supremacy over the North Sea, we're going in for that. I think that's the thing to do. I've decided these aren't needed over there. And we're going to assign 1 unit. Actually, what is our maximum naval invasion capacity? If I just take a look at this. It is down here. Did we get the second one? Second landing craft one? We did. Naval invasion capacity plus 20. That's 10 divisions. So we're currently at 30 divisions. So that's it. So alright, so I need to research that to get the next order off. Interesting. Right. Let's make sure these guys, we don't need to have you on that fallback line, so cancel that. And just railroad everybody to Stavanger. And these ones... Actually, let's just let that time tick on a little bit. It's fine. Let's get some division attack. And I'll take some recovery as well. I like attack. Attack's nice. These guys are going to be going in to the invasion of Great Britain when we get there. So we can see what we've got planned. We've got Turkey. North America is like a diversionary tactic, and that's going to pull a load of US troops and other allied troops away from elsewhere. But that is just going to be a diversion. And then we're going to have an invasion from here over. I was thinking Ireland, actually. Knock Ireland out. It gives us a good base for then invading here. But I think we want to get into the United Kingdom before the United Kingdom gets to respond. So we'll probably do an invasion down this coast. We've got Marines coming from there. We should be able to spread out. And that should be all right. Yep, let's take light attack for capital ships. Thank you very much. Not that we've got any at the moment. Rubber processing is on the go. Let me get this done now. 149 days. It's still 5 months. I mean, it's not like we're in a desperate rush to get attacking, but add them in there. How are these guys? These guys are busy training on the Turkish border. They're nearly done, so that's all good. I noticed you had some points to spend. We'll take adaptable. Terrain penalty reduction. Yep, we'll take that one. Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel like the winter specialist stuff is not strictly necessary anymore. I feel like we've probably moved past that. I mean, it'd be useful attacking across Canada, but elsewhere, perhaps not so much. So what's going on down here, and are our troops involved at all? That's not you. That's not you. That's Turkey. It's this one. It doesn't look like there's been any fighting whatsoever. And to be quite honest, I do not want to go launching attacks along there, because that looks like suicidal attacks. We need to draw allied troops away from there to give this a chance of success, because it looks like it's just the Italians are just charging to death. I can't see that actually going very well for them. That's kind of brutal. It's all their own doing, of course. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 17 forces here. Right, let's make sure. Actually, now that these guys are here, oh, nice, that focus done. Sea mine strategy, yeah, we'll do this because it's quick, and also we get research bonuses for it, but we also get naval mine avoidance, which I think is going to be very useful. So these guys that didn't get involved, I don't know if I can't send them because they're technically not the right type. Let's put this on a defense line over here. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'll pull them out of there for now, and I'll put them in the garrison duty one. Why have we got 2 field marshals on garrison duty? I don't know. Right, civilian factories. So we're getting the ports done. We've got the railways coming up nicely. We're working on these. I have so many civilian factories. It's awesome. Absolutely love this. Dockyards. We're going to make a big naval effort. Norway's going to be in the forefront of that. I don't think we can actually improve anything else here, can we? This is what it is now. So, apart from that, we can have a policy. Light battery hit chance. Great sea keeping. Weather penalty minus 50%. Could be a good thing, that. Production output cost minus 5%. That's not bad. Reliability. I don't know what reliability of ships. I don't know if it matters. Not like aircraft, which are just destroyed or active. They take damage, so maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm going to go for production cost, because it's basically a 5% increase to production output. Okay, do we have areas defended around here? I think we do. We'll need ports defending around this place while we knock out Turkey. Germany's kind of involved over there.